Hi there, stream. It's me, your DM again. Welcome back. Just had a break. Welcome to the new session to YouTube. I guess a new session. Last session started investigating farms. I say investigating with investigating. It was interesting.
The rolls would say.
The rolls would
Yes.
say bumbling about until an ants appeared with what could be considered a blind stroke of luck.
Quite literally.
My only roll that I did was a nat 20. So when I
What was your net 20 for again?
Mine was a net.
finding the book with
Yeah, that's right. You investigated. Actually, yeah. Good job.
You investigated the wrong thing.
Yeah, no. Nat 20 for books
You
and nat
investigated a
20
cool
for
thing that gives
something.
you a lot of
I got
clues
nat
combined
20.
with other information that you can piece together.
And Mark got a nat 20 for
Mark's
the
net
fields.
20 is
The
really
big
helpful
one.
there.
The big one.
So,
Finally got it.
Hold on.
we kind of feel this kind of trail leading you in a southerly direction.
Suddenly.
Yeah, so I relay all that I was told.
Okay.
Rocky.
So, approach with caution. Like how...
Yes.
Mics are turned on, correct everybody?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright.
Bad person. Yeah, we're good.
Xander wanted to do it subtly, but it's just easier to ask.
We Gucci. Alright.
Gucci
Well,
flip flops.
So, yes. Yep.
attaboy.
I'm just trying to think if we should move south or not. Because
Do I have to drive a fucking farm?
Why don't we go
west?
west? Why don't we go west?
Go west.
Let's just go home.
I think we should go
Let's
to
all
the
just like
farm.
split the party and go back to where we came from.
Yeah, I had
Oh,
yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that.
Bad idea.
I am well prepared for that one. Oh, ancient red dragon. Whoops. Is that a purple
I've had
worm riding a
investigative
giraffe?
attack and have see or unable to decipher that the beam moved
The bean.
It is a bean now.
moved south or in a southerly direction.
Okay.
So,
So
we
one
should-
of our options is to move south. And
Do you know what the bean looks like?
No.
A jumping
You
bean.
know it fired some kind of beam?
yes.
What a beam,
A
beam,
bean
beam.
fired a bean.
Bean beam.
Anyway, some
beam
kind
beam.
of beam, kind of that would paralyze.
Okay.
And one of the books mentioned eyes.
One
Okay.
of the what?
Oh fuck! It's maybe
One of
it's
the
a
books?
thing.
Mm,
Oh, it just
Can
clicked.
can I roll for it?
sure.
What do you like me to roll?
What do you think will suit? History, Arcana.
Probably Arcana.
Okay, give me an Arcana roll. Is it what is this Arcana roll for?
I have a guess, but I don't wanna be like. I got a 12. You can guess what my guess is.
I'm gonna whisper your guess to my ear.
Sure.
Reverse whisper.
I'll tune into the stream and hear every single word.
Like I don't know what they're called, but I know what. They look
Okay,
like.
okay, okay.
Ow, my toe.
With 12, you can't think of anything.
Okay, I have no idea. Such is
That
crazy.
is crazy. Alright. So, stealthy, quiet approach through the forest. And we don't get.
I
What?
think
What do you
we
say?
should just
Beamed?
walk, because we're so cool, and we don't like excluding people.
As Ethel said, what if we get hit by this beam and we get, like.
I can.
I'm sorry, my latex suit is very squeaky. And I
Are we able
cannot
to
change. I've already changed twice today.
Shouldn't that's the word?
Sorry?
It's
What do you want to...
paralyzed
Yeah.
by the alien. Is that something that can be cured?
I think
You-
Jack's dying.
You imagine... What's going on?
I'm not, you know,
Yeah?
yeah, that's what I'm imagining.
You made me the nail.
Sorry, Lockie. At this point, where are we following? We're following further into the forest, not south. Is that
Well,
correct?
I-
Or south is further into the forest.
So, you're following the trail, right?
Yeah. So it's either follow the trail or follow what Ethel saw,
Or the same?
heading south, or are they both the same?
Both
direction?
same direction.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
so
yeah.
So we have to keep
How
on.
can we follow it? 'Cause
So, can you give me Can you give me a medicine check about the paralyzing brave?
now?
Yeah, well, you asked about it.
Okay. Plus 5 in medicine. Damn
That's very good.
Ooh.
13.
With that, paralysis. Magic paralysis typically wears off eventually.
Okay. Alright.
So kind of heading the southern direction. You guys stealthing?
I'll
What's just happening?
Well, I would like to be 10 feet away, like just to the side of the party, keeping them in my line of sight, but like definitely being a stealthy approach. Just in case like there's an ambush, I want to be like ready to pounce. So, my rolls are dog shit tonight. What's 6 plus 7? Fucking 13? Yeah, I got a 13.
Cool.
Pretty good.
Nice. I got a plus 7, dog. That's dog shit.
Kind of heading through this forest, you eventually kind of emerge out of it and notice a set of wagon tracks kind of heading along the plains, heading in that same southerly direction towards what looks like some kind of valley.
Does the cart look disturbed, or does it look perfectly preserved?
Well,
like everything
it
else?
looks like there's no cart there, it's just tracks.
Oh, it's just tracks, sorry.
Oh.
My bad. Hey, Ethel.
I should be noting this down because I'm just kind of bullshitting as I go.
I mean, I'm believing it. These tracks, the same vibe you're feeling that way, or the other direction?
Same direction.
Okay.
Keep going south.
How fresh do the tracks look?
Give me an investigation check.
4.
Looks like mud. Maybe that rainstorm hit.
Honestly, I have actually been thinking that a while. I'm like, yeah, there wouldn't be tracks. They did rain heavily like a day ago. And, you sure that way?
Oh shit, is that a bird?
Pretty. I will follow the party, and I'm just about again staying stealthily in thickets.
Alright, we
Alright.
follow the tracks then.
Yes.
Cool.
At this time, I really quickly want to walk up to Lynn, or like make sure that I'm beside Lynn. Look, I just wanted to apologize for leaving you to deal with Zeph. I feel like that was detrimental to your mental state. And
Nat 1. That's my third nat 1 of the night.
It's always when like they're
Get the
talking
knife
about you as
because
well. Zeph's like dawdling, maybe you've got a constructive conversation about gardening again, your love for plants. You're just like,
You're actually right behind them.
but you're like so engrossed in this conversation. Then you hear the conversation and you hear his conversation
Well, no,
about Zeph.
I'm like 10 feet away.
But
so,
but
yeah.
like Zeph, you don't hear it at all.
I'm too focused on like
You're
the
focused on
alien
stuff like that. You notice a couple roses about, or like some random flowers. You're like, oh, I like that one. Ooh,
I'll grab out my dagger from my boot and just prune it on a 45-degree angle, because that's how you're supposed to prune roses accurately. Find the correct node.
So, who has a passive perception above 13? 1, 2.
not me.
No.
Number 12.
My passive perception
Above?
equals to 13.
13?
Ab-
13 or above?
Greater than or equal. Yes.
No.
No.
Ricochet?
Ricochet?
No.
Lynn,
9.
Ven, and Ethel, you notice Zeph picking flowers.
Oh my god.
Ah, yeah, because I'm my stealth roll, yeah.
Why are you disturbing the wildlife? Did you
Oh,
plant
shit!
these flowers?
Shit, can you see me?
Yes, I can see you.
Fuck! Well,
You're right there.
I go up to the group, like, alright, well, if you must know, and I hand you this lovely Just Joey orange rose. I'm like, oh, I've got this for you.
I hold it and kind of just, I suppose.
I give a rose to each and every one.
Okay, so everyone gets like, it's not all roses, but it's like
What,
couple flowers and
What
stuff
kind,
like
what kind of flowers we
I
got?
mean, like, there's a lot of dandelions. It's a giant plane.
Dandelion.
The rose is quite rare, to
Yeah.
be fair.
That's why I was picking.
yeah.
I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, dandelions.
I'll definitely give the rose to Ben.
Then gets a rose. Going to bachelor now.
Nah,
The one
and I'll
that
give,
survives.
and I'll find the prettiest like arrangement of like
Yeah.
dandelions, like in a small bundle. I'll like put them
Yeah,
together,
you know, you
and
get
I'll-
like some
and I'll-
daisy chains, stuff like that being handed
Like,
about.
honestly,
you know.
yes. I'm like, that's for you. Look, hey, look. I feel like I kind of give off the wrong vibe sometimes. I get that.
It's because you talk about killing and stealing
this
from
an-
people.
Look, hi, I like murdering people. Also, daisy chain.
Is this an open apology to everyone?
I did not sense an apology then.
I say that in character.
You can, you don't, no insight required. You can see that Zeph is really struggling to say the word sorry or apology. He's just like, just take the flower, please.
Reluctantly, I take the
Yeah,
flower.
extremely weirded out.
Not really
Well,
understanding the
Attacked by
meaning of
bees.
it. Man just kind of
It's my way of
flower.
showing.
Well,
What did you say? It's my way of
Are
showing
you gonna like hide that at all, or are you just gonna do it?
appreciation.
You guys watch as when Echo shakes out his flower, you guys just shoves it in his mouth.
No, it's like a magician trick. Like, I don't, like, shove it in, I'm like, fold it in.
He's like folding the fire.
I don't feel like that was very nice.
Going.
This was a gift.
What's gift?
Honestly, the
Good show.
I mean,
Well,
where the fuck did it go?
Is that another nat one?
No, it was a 7. But I've only got like a +1 to investigation, so I'm just like, yeah. Are you a wizard?
Yes, quite literally he is.
That's actually really impressive.
Technically, he's a warlock. I mean, like,
Yeah, that make the difference.
actually.
Actually, you'll find that his powers come from a pack with a patron rather than through book smarts.
Look, I give off a strange vibe sometimes. I'm aware of that.
Sometimes.
Okay, a lot of the time. I'm just saying. Thank you for, well, not, you know, immediately throwing me to the side. I'm used to.
don't like you.
Thank you for being a friend.
We all sing that. That was the
I somehow like in the flowers.
I'm used to being on my own, and this is kind of honestly a pleasant surprise.
You deserve to be alone.
Well, thank
love
you.
the
I
book.
think I speak for everyone when I say we do really appreciate it. I think we might have gotten off on the wrong foot. I am not somebody that usually deals very well with
Kill them all. I love the
Are you
voices.
reaching for your daggers right now?
What? No, I've just got another itch. It's the mossies. It's the mossies, alright? They're really bad
I'm
on me.
gonna tuck the
Shaking.
chain
Your
into a
bits.
pocket on my jacket.
Aww.
What is it?
I'm tucking the chain into a pocket on my jacket.
Oh, lovely.
I just kind of put the stem into my pocket and let the flower hang out the side of my pants.
Mine's in my hair on the
Are you
side.
Mine's on my
flagging?
clothes. What?
Flagging.
It's to show people that you're ready for certain activities.
Oh.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
That's my 4th nat one.
Man just puts it in his pocket.
Don't
because
stop
it's
rolling.
the most convenient place to put it.
You got the rose, yeah?
He did.
think so,
Yeah, Ben
What
got the
colour
ring.
is the rose?
I think you said orange?
Yeah, just Joey orange.
Okay, I'm just gonna put in orange.
It smells
if
like
that's
apricot.
okay.
It smells like apricots.
What are you?
Smells like apricot. Very helpful.
I want to see what you're flagging.
Continue on that like one conversation that Flo was like apologizing to me for.
Yeah. Anyway, my bad. Sorry for interrupting. I'll be over there. I'm gonna roll another stealth check.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Marginally better. 14.
Yeah. Most of you, you two, you both have 15.
Oh yeah,
don't
I'm.
you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you both still see Zeph, but the rest of you are like, what the fuck? He gave us flowers and then just disappeared in the bushes again. What the fuck is going on?
Watching, like, with, like, kind of a weird look as Zeph disappears. It's like,
Watching Zeph do it, you see he's very well versed at it. Like, he's really good at it.
sneaking away.
But, like, at stealth. Like, you're watching it, the movements are careful, they're, like, planned.
Like, you just the room. And I keep walking.
Can I interrupt with a small fact session?
Sure.
Oh my
Go
gosh.
ahead.
So, flagging was you would put a little flag in your back pocket to represent what you were prepared
Oh.
for sexually.
Yeah.
Or pretty much that. Or romantically. Actual flag. Bruce Springsteen. that is-
Yep, Bruce Springsteen.
He's got album cover where he's got a
The
flag in his
red,
back
yeah.
pocket.
There you go.
And I don't know if this is speculation or confirmed, but I think it's meant to be a queer flag. Like he's meant to be flagging something.
Oh yeah. Is there different colours and stuff?
Yeah, so in a sort of kinkier scheme, which is what I'm more familiar with orange is down for anything.
Ben's down and ready to clown.
Loud you say?
Ben doesn't actually mean anything by having the flower hanging out of his pocket.
Well, if it was going to be a red rose, that would mean fisting.
Now that we've had this
Yeah.
discussion, can we please
Yes.
follow the tracks?
Yep. I'm waiting for
Please.
everyone to move.
We are
Ben's a freak.
on the tracks.
We're moving on the track.
I accept your
Unknowingly.
apology and say it's okay. I'm just really stressed.
Alright.
That is okay, me too.
Okay.
I remind everyone that
Thank you.
I'm still not sure what we're dealing with, so let's exercise caution.
Yeah. So,
Exercise.
Exercise caution, exactly.
as you kind of follow along, these tracks kind of lead into this relatively small-ish valley. It's kind of got these kind of really quite tall hills all about. Dotted about, there's these cave entrances all around. A couple patches of forest about. And you notice the kind of trail begins to kind of disappear until you just kind of find the wagon abandoned.
Can we search the wagon, please?
You may.
For anything.
Give me investigation check, I guess? I don't know. If you've got a better check than investigation, just like throw it at me and I'll go like, yeah, or
Look,
fuck off, no.
my best stats are persuasion and athletics and
Yo.
insight.
Please
Oh.
persuade the wagon to deliver it to
Give me your secrets! No, investigation!
I would like to stare longingly into your eyes.
Yay! It's
I
good.
got a 17. What did you say, sorry?
I would like to stare longingly into your eyes. I was going to give you.
Yeah, go.
Just
The
roll
flower
the
from your
d4.
mouth.
Yeah.
You're more than welcome to roll the d4.
You take the flower out of your mouth.
But now it's a different flower.
Oh.
That is 19.
That's a decent
Please help me, Lon.
roll.
Give us information.
Please.
Anything.
I'm
Anything.
begging.
Kind of looking about. Once again, this wagon has been kept
Anything.
clean, like every other thing that whoever's doing this is involved in. But they're kind of looking away from the wagon. You kind of see that there's kind of not quite tracks, but indents in the ground, where like they could be boot prints or something trying to move quietly upwards. It kind of appears to be heading towards like a hill, but not near any of the cave entrances.
Well, this is good news. They wear boots.
I haven't said anything about it.
It's what I would guess.
Sometimes they wear shoes.
Sorry, so there's indents in the ground that look like boots.
Yeah, they look like
yeah?
kind of footsteps.
And they're heading to one
They're looking
hill
at
in particular.
yeah, like an area, but like looking around, like there's cave entrances about, like little kind of crevices around, but where they're heading doesn't appear to have any of these entrances.
Okay.
While they're rummaging through, do I hear anything other than like the general like flora and
Perception
fauna? Okay. Surely one good
You
roll.
hear a perception check.
It's not actually terrible. 14.
You hear. You don't hear much,
Do I find that
which
odd?
is odd.
Yeah. Okay.
It, where you are, caves. Imagine there'll be some creatures that live there. They would probably be foxes or wolves or something like baby bears or something in those caves. You don't hear birds about. Hell, like looking around, you don't seem to see that many bugs. Like, as if like something's off and the creatures have left. And like even the spirits in your head, they feel like their hair, like as if their hair on the back of their necks raised, as if they feel like attention shouldn't be there.
What's the matter? You scared?
Quiet.
Zach is gonna relish in this moment.
And then quiet whispering, just kind of background white noise, just as if they're mumbling amongst themselves. They're not involving you in the discussion, they're just talking amongst themselves about it.
Huh. Okay.
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 I think it would be wise to. I'm gonna point out the bird prints to follow these to wherever they might lead. However, given that they are not going to a cave entrance in particular, I think perhaps we should exercise some caution at this point.
Crochet thinks that it is good news that they are wearing boots, and it shortens our list of potential candidates.
To just people that wear boots?
Well, they probably don't have tentacles for legs. I don't think
They might. They might just be wearing boots.
Does that work very well?
I've seen lots of weird things on the sea
That is
with
true.
tentacles.
Have you seen tentacles wearing shoes? Like a big octopus coming on you.
I cannot say that I have, but you know,
Yeah, it could
it's
have.
not. It's but a possibility.
Probably not a bear.
I mean, I don't know.
Do you think bears wear shoes?
I think that I would. rather
I
be a
think
bear.
that is
what?
not necessarily important.
What did you say?
I'd rather a bear than some kind of alien
Oh.
aberration.
I thought you said you would rather be a bear.
What?
Cool.
No, I'm not like them.
Mo, I had another question. What can you gather about their size and their weight?
Can I gather anything about their size and their weight? I assume because they're faint.
Look,
indents.
normal, Jack, that plug doesn't work. There should be a plug under the table. You should be able to plug your charger into.
Do far away.
You can drag it a little closer.
You can.
No.
Alright,
What can we gather about the footprints?
kind of indents and stuff.
Mm.
Your
Nice.
your investigation check was like 19, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It looks like they were carrying something. They're quite deep. Like they were kind of the way they're kind of positioned as well. It looks like two people kind of carrying something quite heavy up.
Okay.
Am I able to detect like traces of aberrations? Like near the wagon?
Yeah, give me.
You do have that ability where you can sense them within a mile.
Oh, is it the Primavera?
yeah.
The portal one you're talking about?
It's part of his subclass.
Yeah.
I can detect. Actually, no. Level 3, I can detect a portal, which is.
Oh, portal, sorry.
No, what a check for a portal.
Come to you.
Actually, I think, but there is a ranger ability, isn't it?
Is there a cooldown on that?
Yeah. What is the Primeval Awareness? Is
Mm.
that the Ranger ability?
I think so.
That's my one.
Is that specifically a Swarm Keeper one?
I don't know, but I had it as Swamp Keeper.
No,
Oh.
I don't think. I don't think it's specific to Swamp Keeper. I don't.
I
Give me
will.
a second.
I could be wrong.
It'll be
Have
in
to
your
do a
character
short
sheet if you have it though.
Hmm.
It'll be in your character sheet. if
You can
have
use
it.
your action and expend one ranger spell slot to focus your awareness on the region around you. For 1 minute per level of spell you expend, you can sense whether the following types of creatures are present within 1 mile of you, or within up to 6 miles if you're in your favorite terrain. Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, and undeads. This feature doesn't reveal the creature's location or number. So you can use a spell slot, and you can feel if any of those creatures are around you.
When you said favorite environment, am I my favorite environment?
What's the favorite? It's forest, right?
Actually, forest here.
No, you're in place.
So I'm limited to a mile. I mean, well, mine as well.
So mark off a spell slot.
Mark it.
James, do you mind showing Mark how to use spell slots?
James
Spins.
has only ever used catapult.
It's true.
It's like it's. Oh, I can just tick a box.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that just
Oh,
means you've
yeah.
expended a spell slot.
Yeah.
And when I stop doing stuff, I can free that slot up.
Yeah, so for a minute you can like.
But yeah, so so basically you use that spell slot and you take a long rest, and at the end of the long rest you get that spell slot back.
Okay.
So it's a resource you burn what you could spend basically throughout a day.
Alright, well,
So you should have, I think you got like 2 or 3 at your level.
in tune with.
So you kind of focus in about your knowledge of the aberrant and of the kind of wild, and you kind of focus and like feel out for these planar presences. And within a mile of you, you feel an aberrant present. You're not quite sure where, but you feel it. It's kind of energy it gives off, the alien nature beyond this realm. About
That information that you've learned about two people carrying
Mm.
something, was that you relayed that to?
Yes, yeah.
I think, well, I had to doing in tune with like the 5G and
Great bars here.
I'm able to figure out that there is an aberration present within a 1 mile radius.
Mm.
Something I'm thinking is that it potentially the two people might have been carrying an aberration. Maybe. I don't know.
Or they could have been aberrations themselves.
Do
only
you get
felt
more than
aberration.
one?
What do they look
You
like?
only get one?
You feel for as a
Doesn't it say you're not allowed?
You don't know how
the
many.
Oh yeah, that's right. No, you have
Okay,
you know you
yeah.
feel aberrant presence.
Okay, well, I feel an aberration.
I'm not sure how much. Feel what?
Just for
Yeah,
funsies,
could be.
Lockie.
Just for funsies. I love
Can
funsies.
I detect good and evil?
What's the range of that again?
60 feet.
That's pretty good. I mean,
Just to
Around
see
you.
just to see if there's anything affected by the Hallow spell, or I can know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet. That's not behind total cover.
so specifically celestial fiend and undead.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm just
Yeah.
curious.
Kind of, I suppose, reaching out with that kind of, with the kind of holy, sacred energy that comes from your oath, and from the very essence of the ocean itself. You kind of reach out and then kind of almost like a pulse, like a ripple or something, kind of pulsing out across the ground. You reach out, and you don't feel anything per se. You once again you feel, you kind of get the vibe that Ben was describing and Ethel was describing of something that shouldn't be there. That's something that is forbidden from this land that is there.
Okay, but it didn't ping as celestial fiend or undead. Okay.
Well, that's comforting. At the least we're not dealing with multiple threats.
Weird idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Take off all my clothes.
I can't speak with animals,
Okay.
and I want to see if I can.
Before you do that,
Can I cast that on an animal
also,
specifically?
could I remind of something?
You may.
We covered that there weren't any animals around, there weren't bugs, and
Mm. Yeah, I
Oh,
would.
did we?
I would have
I
come
missed
out and had said that. Like,
There were
Missed
no
that.
little
Ven,
guys.
Ven,
Yeah,
you know you were talking to me about the wind thing before.
Yes.
Listen,
You hear silence.
I think,
This is
unfortunately, I think all your little friends are not here.
quite unusual.
Yeah.
I was
Oh, splendid. Quite unusual.
splendid.
Smashing.
I would.
Smashing.
Yeah, Nigel Thornberry.
Smashing.
Smashing.
Nigel Thornberry D&D character. That's my next character.
That'd be not.
Well, I don't do that thing. I was going to see if I could find a semi-intelligent animal and ask them about anything, but apparently I
They're
won't.
standing right there.
That was here before we got here.
I didn't say that in character.
Okay. I finally rolled a decent perception check of 12.
It right now.
I never said that.
I never said that. Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't do that then. I go to do it and then I don't.
Baited.
I got baited.
Good baited.
Okay.
And they've kind of got back at me for saying that they couldn't feel wind. As a druid, I apparently couldn't tell that there were no.
That felt real good.
I would
Bit
like
of
to
Unintentional
approach
karma.
where I saw the footsteps leading to. I'd like to follow those
You
tracks.
gonna start following them?
Yes, please.
I kind of head up a bit. They kind of go through a bit of shrubland, and you kind of come to kind of almost like what would be like a cliff face. And you notice, because you got a 19 with that investigation check
Yes.
earlier, you kind of notice that it looks like someone has put up kind of a wooden scaffold almost that they're kind of attached to camouflage, like shrubs and like bits of brush and stuff to kind of cover an entrance, but kind of like the actual thing is made really well, but you kind of notice on the ground around it like footsteps going in and out of this kind of bush almost.
So it looks like this is a cover for an entranceway.
Yeah.
Okay. How many sets of footprints can I tell, or there's just multiple sets of footprints that are going in and out?
How far away from it?
There's at least one.
Facts. Ooh, the big die.
Kind of looking down at the actual ground, you notice there's like a lot of footsteps, but they're going in and out, like almost like, I don't know, like a kind of like a way stop or like a hub almost.
Okay, so it gets frequent use.
Yeah.
Looking around, can I see? Are there any like portholes or coverings so that they can see us? Like, is there any gaps in there that are like windows so they can see anybody approaching?
Give me a perception check.
Balls. Okay.
Can I assist? Too late.
Too late. It's an 11.
Looking around, you don't seem to notice like ways that they could look out, or like nothing that like where someone would be. The shrubs and stuff are thin enough where you think if something was looking out, that they would be able to kind
We'd
of
be
see
able to see
shapes
it?
and stuff.
Oh, okay. We don't see anything other than just the cover at the moment.
No.
I'm assuming with my... What did I roll? An 11. I can't hear anything. It's
Same
just
kind of
completely
odd
silent.
silence.
Okay. Well, I think this is about the time where we point out that this is obviously a cover for an entrance to, I assume, where they are keeping these farmers if they are still around.
Ricochet is... First question is, do we get the police involved? And secondly is...
What
is
is the police?
Yeah, like, do we fucking bother? Like, they were pretty thin out.
What do you mean? Do we bother? Of course we bother.
Well, like, they said they were pretty thin and they couldn't really do much with their current
Oh, you
transport.
mean do we get the
Like, do we get
the guards
manpower?
involved?
Yeah.
No.
I think it would be easier for us to handle it ourselves, given that we don't know the abilities of... I think we work pretty well together, but we don't know the ability of these other ones, so...
Yeah,
You saw how we handled those big eyeball things?
we did fuck up those big apples.
Pretty badly. And hey, wait, you said that there were more eyes in that book you were talking about before?
That is true.
More eyes? Hey, and look how we handled with one eye. Imagine what we can do if they have multiple.
That's so true. We would fuck up a spider.
I go for a fist bump.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I think it is probably best for us to just handle it ourselves and be as cautious as possible.
Sounds G.
Shall I disguise myself and enter in some useful way?
But what would you disguise yourself
That
as?
is the question.
We don't know what they look like.
I could do a Norfolk.
I don't know that you want to be a beast and you go in. What if they immediately attack you off the bat?
What if I did what if I was even more a beast? If I was like a bear or a deer?
But
Why
they
don't we
would
go the
still
other
they
way?
would still attack you.
Or
If you
what
were- if
they
you
just
go
thought
in
I
and
was
you
a
seem
random
aggressive,
fucking
then-
deer, and you're just like a pigeon, you're just like, fuck off, get
If
out.
it's a bear,
And maybe like, I don't know,
Don't you think
a
turning-
monkey.
Is there a size limit?
a monkey.
To go small, like a bunny rabbit?
Who brought this fucking monkey in here?
don't you think turning into an animal is a bad idea, seeing as
Do you
there are
have-
no animals
do you
or
have
anything around
polymorph?
here?
No,
No, you're using disguise self.
I was gonna
Jack
say.
can go into a rabbit.
Yes, I
You
Oh.
can
I
disguise
was
yourself
gonna
as like
say,
as like a
you
similar
can
sized
only be
creature.
No, I'd have to get on all
yeah,
fours
you
and
can
like
only be
fucking do my
like a
fucking
humanoid,
best.
right? So
I could sell a deer. Maybe
I
a bear.
don't think we should be
Not-
splitting the party.
not
And
for
the
rabbits.
more time we spend debating this, the more likely it is that
Son
they
of a
will
bitch.
come out and kill us.
Okay, that's fine.
So, are we doing the rabbit? Are we doing...
No.
What are we doing?
No,
What are we
no,
doing?
No,
I
don't-
could just go in and have a look and then come back if you want.
I don't think we should split either.
I won't go far. No.
What I think is the problem here is that if we split the party, we don't know how many there are in there. We can't tell from his footprint. So you could be going in yourself. If they catch you, then you
I'll
could
only
just
go
be
in about 60-ish feet.
That is a lot of feet that you could get attacked.
I'm pretty quick.
I am not as quick as you, so if
Yeah.
you were in distress, I would not be able
No,
to
but
get
I
to
can
you
get
in
back
time.
to you. Oh, don't worry about me.
Not if they cut off your legs, no?
No, they're not gonna cut off my legs.
I could.
How
grab
do you know this?
What-
Because they have to get close to my legs, and that's not gonna happen.
Eclochet suggests what if you were on the ceiling?
For fuck's sake.
I like where this is
Look,
going. Yes,
no,
continue.
Look, if you are going to go by yourself, I suggest you take someone else with you. Perhaps Ven could change into some sort of animal
But it-
to be an extra.
Can you turn into anything other than a wolf, then?
I can turn into any animal
rat,
that you would
rat,
find
rat,
in a
rat,
forest.
Can you keep your stats?
Can I turn into an animal that isn't exactly in the creature thing? Like
Which
just
one
a
are you
forest-
thinking?
Like, I'm assuming a rat and a mouse would both be
Yeah, same thing.
creatures.
Yeah, there'd be a very low CR, so you could
Um,
do that.
So, I mean, it's anything under a quarter, isn't it? Or is it a
I
half?
think so.
Yeah.
Could
yeah.
you just become a
Um,
You can
mosquito?
do rat, you can do badger.
I think their challenge rating would like be
Well,
0
say-
for a mouse, wouldn't it?
That's a bug.
Yeah.
What's the
Yeah,
what do you have to be?
yeah,
What's the restriction?
Well, if you can do
Half
that, you can
as well. I can do half.
Well, this is what I think. At least you would have somebody else there that is.
No, that
able
is
to-
honestly valid. I'm
I
Maybe
can
it's-
turn into a rat and hide in your pocket if you need me to.
Oh, but
okay.
only one of you can go on the ceiling, so that is
I'll-
pretty good.
Well,
Why,
okay. Well, I'll just hold you.
why the ceiling?
Because I
Damn.
feel like, you know.
If they're ground, what if they're like from the ground and then they can't? Oh, but then they can. No, wait.
I can
The beam.
also-
They can shoot me from any.
I
Like,
could
they can
just
like ping
turn
me.
into a spider.
But
I
that is
can
going to
imagine.
be less
A
covered
small
on the
one.
A little
ceiling.
ant.
Just a small spider.
Can you turn into things with climbing speed? I think you can, right?
There's nothing.
There's
saying-
nothing about climbing speed.
Yeah.
There's nothing about climbing speed.
Like
Yeah, it's
climbing
a
height.
swim
You
speed
want-
and fly speed. Yeah.
Turn into bugs.
I guess so.
I mean,
I think there are
I don't know
spider
if they're,
stats.
they're
there are
small
spider stats.
creatures. I don't think.
Yeah.
that-
I think they can. You
don't-
can
But
turn into a spider.
I didn't see any.
Yeah, no,
spiders.
climbing speed is not factored into that. That's actually really interesting.
I don't think that the ceiling is a smart idea. The reason being that there is less cover on the ceiling. So we don't know anything about the interior of this
But
building.
I
If you
could
were
also
to
turn
climb,
into a lizard.
there
That'd
might
also
be
a climb
a-
on the walls.
I
You
mean,
can be a spider if you want.
Yeah,
yeah.
but, yeah. Spider would probably actually be good.
Shotgun.
It's like
Depends on
it's
what.
less inconspicuous and it's smaller. And then like
yeah, I can turn into a spider and climb on the walls and just climb
What's
along.
their stealth stat?
I don't know.
Probably
They
like
got
plus
+4 on stealth actually.
do
Spider.
they?
No,
How is a spider stealthier than me? That's bullshit.
A spider.
it's a
No,
tiny.
Oh, they're
I
tiny.
I think you're +7.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, no, you're
Okay.
much stealthier than a
I forgot
spider.
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although that doesn't make sense. Spiders should be really fucking
Yeah.
stealthy. They're
I
tiny.
don't know. I was thinking
But
just
it would
I was
be
thinking just pure
overpowered.
dex
It-
score.
No,
like,
well, to be fair, I'd notice a spider.
you would only have like 1 hit point though.
Well,
I
how
don't
did you
like
get
people
stood
who
You
up?
do only have 1 hit point. It is 1 hit
Yeah.
point on a spider.
Yeah,
Lynn, what do you think of this?
singular hit point.
What is
What
your
if you-
idea of
Lynn,
what we should do?
You feel like you're about to implode. Go on.
Lynn, would you like to go on the ceiling?
No, absolutely not. First off, turning into kind of an animal or anything, as soon as someone notices you, they'll know something is off because there are no animals or anything or bugs in this area. So if you were to turn into a spider, sure, if you were stealthy, but if they were to see you, they would know that it wasn't just a regular spider if there are no regular spiders in this area.
Can you
That
turn-
is the most words I have heard you said the entire time I've known you.
Can you turn into a flea? Fleas are tiny.
Where are we
I
debating
don't know if I
this?
can go much smaller.
Yeah,
than a
as-
spider.
Right outside!
Is this like? Are we in front of the building?
Are you in
We
front of
could
the building?
just go
No.
inside.
All right.
We could just go together and then we would all be together.
And then if we die, we die.
together!
Together.
Exactly.
I like that idea.
I
It's
have-
a lot better. Because then I don't have to turn into an animal.
I have a convention in like a.
I have a festival in 2 weeks.
Okay. How about
Whatever.
all right? How about this?
And
We
a
all go in,
cow.
but I leave.
We all have
Okay.
things to do.
Not mentioning that.
You okay with that?
If we go in together, at least we'll have a higher chance of not dying.
Okay.
Okay. Are we?
Oh
are we
my god.
are we-
Did I
no.
not say at the start we shouldn't split the party, then you were all set on going in.
That's what
stealthy.
I'm saying.
yeah, but now everyone's saying going together, and I'm like, well,
This is so fucking stupid.
Would
I-
anyone-
I'm
don't
trying.
walk on
Hey,
this
I'm
ceiling.
trying to make sure I'm trying to like keep the casualties
not
to a
going on.
minimum here. But you all want to go in together?
Stupid.
Like, I'm not gonna
I-
stop y'all.
I argue at the start that we should all stick together,
And I agree
but
with that.
And I don't agree with it, but I'm not gonna stop this.
If
Oh,
he becomes a spider, we cannot stick
If you want to
together.
go first, you can go first, and I can like
Okay.
make sure that you'll be alright, and
Ricochet, this
I'll
is
cast
not the
Vigilant
time.
Blessing on you, so you get advantage on initiative,
Thank you. Excellent.
and like on the next initiative.
All right, I'm gonna go 30 feet ahead of the party
Alright.
in a very stealthily manner.
Give me a stealth check.
Come back, you fuck.
Finally, 21.
Cool. So, kind of sneaking through this kind of kind of past, I imagine, the kind of little barricade they've set up, kind of slipping behind it before the rest of the party. You kind of come on across this kind of dimly lit set of stairs that kind of head downwards.
Okay.
You gonna head down?
I want to make sure that they're 30 feet behind me.
You guys following?
Yes.
Quick
Cool.
question. What is the ground made of?
Stone.
I cannot mold it.
Oh!
I'm going to go back and bring some with
Take
me.
a handful of
A
dirt.
bucket of dirt.
So you were sticking 30 feet in front of the party.
30, 35 feet, yeah.
So you guys kind of see Zeph kind of vanish. But like you kind of see his shadow as he kind of like walks down these stairs. And as you reach the base, you kind of walk across this bit of ground, and I need you to make a dex save.
Oh, balls.
Oh yeah. Oh, I can't check for traps anyway. I'm dumb as shit. Dex save.
Yep.
Okay. I'm okay at those.
I mean,
Oh,
If he
18.
was a spider, these would not have been.
okay, that's actually no. You guys, you kind of like feel the ground kind of give way underneath you. You kind of leap backwards onto the stairs. You kind of look as this kind of 5-foot wide pit with spikes at the bottom kind of appears, like in front of you.
I'll hold my hand
Oh,
up.
shit.
That's all I do. I think.
Well, I mean, the hole's there now.
Yeah. Well, I'm just,
It's a
letting-
giant
just
hole.
letting them know. And I'll just jump over it. Can I jump over it? It's a 5-foot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll have my sickle out in the ready and be like, all right, just keep going.
You kind of enter.
Keeping an eye out for traps this time.
You kind of like enter into this kind of cave. It looks naturally formed, lichen kind of coating the walls, and long stalactites hang from the ceilings with stalagmites reaching upwards to greet them. The room looks like it's been used for storage. It's got supplies and stuff dotted about it, research equipment, armor, kind of just spread throughout the room in various boxes and equipment racks and such.
What the fuck? Okay. Do I see anyone around, or do I hear anyone like
Yeah,
walking
perception
around?
check.
Ooh, 17.
Listening out, you don't really hear much right now.
Do I hear any water like dripping from
You
the
hear like
stalagmites?
faint dripping and stuff
Okay.
like that, of just like normal cave noise, but you don't hear any kind of noises of inhabitants.
I don't like this. This is sketchy as fuck.
Ricochet would like to travel up to Zeph.
Mhm.
Have a flower.
Guidance lasts 6 seconds.
No, it doesn't.
Those are just concentration.
For a minute.
Oh, okay.
Which is something.
Dude, you are blowing my cover right now. What is it?
I'm blowing you a flower.
Thank you.
Slaps onto your forehead.
Thank you.
Kind of absorbs into the skin a bit.
Yeah, I will. I'll gently approach. Is there like a table or anything like that in the middle?
Well,
or
yeah,
is it
there's
just
just
like
equipment and
crates?
stuff like that, and like the end of the room, you kind of see like the kind of heads further in. So you kind of heading like towards like a table.
Yeah, I'll head towards the table and like I'll look around to see if there's anything like any documents, any notes or anything like that around.
Kind of heading like one of the nearest tables. You kind of look around, and this table seems to have bits of kind of leather armor on it, and kind of like these kind of scimitars almost, like sitting on it. Doesn't appear to be any documents kept within this room though.
Okay.
You look around. There's some research equipment. Looks very similar to the kind of where you came from as well. This one's still new. Looks like just kind of general supplies for research and other stuff.
I need someone with a, actual education to maybe like understand what this crap is. I'm just gonna.
At this point, have you like
An
waited for
education.
us? or-
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I would have
Okay.
waited for you.
You guys are kind of all
Right.
in this kind
Yeah.
of supply
All
room.
Yeah, I'll. Are we doing an investigate? Is it investigation? Yeah, I'll do an investigation.
Lol.
Then,
I'll do one with the guidance.
both have guidance.
Well, it's concentration.
Wait.
Concentration.
You
you can only have
can't
one.
Concentration,
do
so
'em.
you're not
Just
one.
wait a
Yeah.
fucking second.
Oh. 11.
I love it rather than just helping and giving advantage
Yeah,
in one roll.
right.
It's like, yeah, no. You're like
Is
Mark
that-
with a +3
is that
investigation.
allowed?
You're just like, yeah, sure.
Well, I
2
got
rolls.
a investigation.
Yeah.
15.
That's good.
Is that plus?
Looking around, you kind of notice that whatever the supplies are, it looks like that this is kind of a supply hub. The kind of like use of food and stuff indicate that whoever either is or was in this cave intended to be here for a long period of time. But you're not quite sure how long people have been in this cave, and you're not sure whether people are still in this cave.
Hmm. Is there any studded leather? Hey man, anything to bump my AC even a little bit.
suit.
Yeah man. Anything to bump my AC of 14.
Doesn't look like it.
How dark is it?
Dim.
Dim. Just as a precautionary thing, as we go travel further, who here doesn't have night vision or dark vision? What? Who here doesn't have dark vision?
Bomb.
You two?
I
Yeah.
do not.
It's dim light, so.
Yeah. Well,
Total
just
don't
in
have dark
case
vision.
for the future,
Tortoise don't have dark vision.
I
Shit.
don't think so.
I'm gonna use Eyes of the Night on
It'll
both
be under,
of
like,
you
your
for the
passive
next
stuff.
hour. You guys have
Features and
300 feet of dark
traits.
vision.
300 feet.
Yep.
it-
Because I have
What was
300
it?
feet.
Yeah.
I share it with you guys.
Yeah, Twilight Cleric.
There's like,
Just
I see
in case
God!
we go any further and it's in a dark room, just being cautious of whatever we might come across ahead of us. You'll be able to
see the
see.
light.
Damn, guy.
Is this it what you look like? Actually, got very poor vision otherwise.
It's no different right now. Just ahead, in case we go to a very dark room. Everyone can see.
Yay.
What do you see down there? Like, there's a, sorry, is there like an entrance that goes further into the cave?
Yeah, looking at it, it kind of heads
Same
kind of
energy.
straight down. As you kind of like look down, it kind of looks like it heads into a split.
Okay.
And just branching into 2 different pathways. Same kind of dim light though.
That's the same energy as what color is this as soon as someone tells you that color.
Well, like, Lynn's the one with the massive dark vision, so it's like, yeah, you know, doesn't matter.
I see far.
You see far, indeed, Jesus Christ.
Far.
Look at us, what do you have, I see?
How if I see? I'll pry open some of these crates, so get the sickle and, is there anything other than just, like, rations and general equipment?
No, it doesn't look like it. There's the research equipment, you know, load of kind of salt beef and stuff like long-lasting rations designed to be kind
I'll
of
take
like
some of
that.
the rations.
Looking at the kind of crates and stuff, it looks like they're being prepared to be distributed around.
How many rations are there? For... Rolling for rations.
21 days worth.
Jesus Christ!
steal the rations.
I'm just gonna take some rations. I've only got like 3 left.
Yeah, it's a supply hub, guys. It's
Yeah,
shit.
bloody oath. I'm gonna. Well, there's a shitload of rations in here. If we'll, you know, if we all need it.
I would like some.
Alright. What's 21 divided by? Oh wait, 3 each.
You got 3 days of rations each.
Yeah, 21 divided by 7. Yeah. Ooh, quick maths.
It looks like low quality rations though, like that. It will last you, but it's not like
MRE
nice
kind of
things.
vibe.
It's like hard-type biscuits. You would be used to a flow, very kind of like sailor's food, designed for lasting a long period rather than
I
kind of
don't
a
need
pleasant
it to be
experience.
nice.
That's
Kind of
all
shit that
good.
gives you
Perfect.
scurvy.
Yeah.
Kind of knowing the tricks how to eat
You
them,
ever
you can
had
like
scurvy?
suckle on it so it gets really soft.
The
All
other
in
main
is gone.
character?
Yeah. Like kind of on the side.
All Lynn's character is gone.
No,
Just all the accents.
No, fish in the outfit.
It's
I
gone.
just one way.
no, I
died.
wash my
Oh,
my mouth with
what, your
rum.
girlfriend?
My
I
Fair enough.
Oh shit.
have
Yeah, I
acidic
just died right there.
and I'm fine.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm dead.
R.I.P.
We're having 2 conversations at once. What is happening?
My apologies.
No, I mean, like, what the fuck are we doing?
I was just asking Flo if she has ever had scurvy. That's all.
Have you?
The answer is no. No, I have not. I wash my mouth with rum. I have acidic fruit. I am perfectly fine. And
What-
yeah, like I'll
What
give
is
you all,
scurvy?
I'll bare my teeth.
What is scurvy?
I imagine that.
I rolled a low intelligence.
I imagine
check.
that depending on like, I imagine the Imperia's Navy is very onto it. So like, there's like like a lemon juice ration is included as well to include it as kept up.
Yeah.
Compared to like I don't know, the navies. I haven't figured out
Pirate.
which
The
one.
Navy.
The pirate ones.
The pirates, yeah.
The pirate fleets. They would all have
Those
fucking
guys.
sketchies.
That's what you
Those
do.
guys.
They don't have rationing properly.
This whole time you just see me drinking rum. That's all I drink.
Yeah.
So it's you think like Flo's got like a water canteen and you like
Yeah,
smell
it's
it.
actually
like,
just
rub.
Are
Yeah.
revealed as an alcoholic.
I don't
Functioning
smell it. I
alcoholic.
don't smell it.
It's just lemon juice shots.
Shots.
Equishay would like to travel further into the land.
Same as
Perfect,
before.
good.
I'll go first. I'll do another stealth check.
What? Lucky will have changed the magic item and we won't even run past it.
Nat 20 for a 27.
Kind of wander down this corridor for a bit and you kind of come to a split, kind of going left and right.
Do I hear
One-
like the wind flowing in one direction or the other, or anything that stands
No,
out?
not really. The wind seems to be coming from behind you.
Yeah, that's fair. Left. I'll
Sounds good.
I'm just like,
You kind of head down this left track.
I'm making sure
Oh
that
my
the
God.
party is like always 35
Cool.
feet behind me. I'm not going any further without them in my sight.
You're kind of heading down, and you kind of as you kind of see like what looks like iron bars in there, and then I need you to make another deck save because guys check for traps.
I have low investigation, dog.
We get to check.
How does an 8 sound?
That doesn't sound good.
You fall into a spike pit and die.
Yeah.
Rest in peace,
It's
dude.
not going to be a pleasant experience, that's for sure. That one.
This is my job.
You kind of like fall into this once again like a similar kind of pit.
Uh-oh.
Taking 15 piercing damage as you fall on these spikes, and I need you to make a
If,
Constitution saving
I
throw.
shouldn't have spoken.
That
it
does
through
hurt. That does
distance.
actually fucking hurt.
I was joking. I didn't think
That's
it
my
was
5th
actually
natural
gonna
1.
Oh no.
And then you take another 2 poison damage. As this
That's
kind
not
of
fun.
thick kind of venom is almost coating these spikes as you fall in.
swear to God, I'm gonna kill the motherfucker that put
I assume we see Zeph.
You
drop.
see Zeph fall
Okay.
into a... You
I'm
kind of
gonna-
watch
Can
like
we
you kind of
help
watch
him up?
you watch as Zeph
Yeah.
kind of disappears and stuff like that, and you watch, and then all of a sudden you just watch as the floor disappears and you hear kind of swearing as Zeph is impaled on these
Can I,
spikes.
how deep is the spike pit?
10 foot.
Okay.
Can I
Not close
attempt?
enough.
Can I?
I've got
Um,
Thorn Whip. Can I use Thorn Whip to pull him out of the spike pit?
I'm gonna advocate for using a rope instead.
Okay, fair enough. I thought it would have been funny.
I would like
You take
to,
10 damage.
I'd like to
It's
drop a
only
rope
1d6,
down and
okay.
then try and pull Zeph out.
It would
Kind of,
it couldn't.
Kind of.
Strength? Do I?
I
need
guess
to roll?
you can make athletics, and you need to make, I guess, acrobatics or
Thank you.
athletics to hold on.
Could I
Look, I would have
assist?
thought Thorn
That's my
Whip would've
6th
been
natural 1.
Who are you helping?
Who?
Could I assist by casting Mold Earth? Let me read you the exacts of this one.
just raise
If the
spikes
dirt or
up.
stone, because this one, not all of them target, but some of them do target stone. If the dirt or stone you target on the ground, you cause it to become difficult terrain. Alternatively, you can cause the ground to become normal terrain if it is already difficult terrain.
I
Would
don't-
that help him get up?
It's not difficult terrain, it's climbing.
Can I like put some footholds in the ground? What if
I-
I made it difficult terrain to give him more like bumpiness to grab onto?
Is that vertical
Is that
difficult
how
terrain?
it-
Is that a thing?
Well,
Got
climbing
told
distance
before.
takes half of your.
Yeah.
Yeah, and,
movement,
and
but
that's what
it's
that's the
not
point of a climbing speed.
like I'm rolling a check to lift.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm not. It's not.
So
like
I kind of holding onto this rope. You watch this flow begins to like, kind of pull you up, and then as you kind of
I
reach
got
the
a,
top,
I got a 14. Does that? I got.
yeah,
a
that's
14.
fine.
I
You
got
watch-
I got a 2 with a natural 1.
Yeah, you watch this kind of flow as you kind of reach the top. Your hand kind of slips and you fall back in the pit again.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to lean down a bit further.
That's another 11 piercing damage as you fall on the spikes again.
I'm unconscious.
Okay, I'm going to throw my rope to Shams. Please hold this. I'm going to lower myself down and fireman carry him up.
I'm
No,
really
Such
gonna.
a bad nut one. It was just like, I'm
Okay.
trying
I've
to
rolled
climb
6 nat 1s tonight. I'm not rolling hot.
Okay, I'd like to drop myself down.
carefully.
Yes, carefully. I'm not just jumping into the pit.
Give me a dex
Please.
check.
With I'm holding the rope.
I'm kind
That
of
Shams is holding.
This is gonna be really
Advantage,
fucking funny.
because you're holding a rope to lower yourself
Okay.
down.
Not
Give me
athletics.
a... I don't know.
I can't just swole my way down.
I wouldn't say athletics.
Oh, this
Maybe
is session 3.
acrobatics.
No, you needed to kill me last session, Lucky. Damn it. Cause session 2.
Ah.
Hey, now you get
Yeah, that makes sense.
Would you like a flower?
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm
I
gonna
would like
say
to know.
acrobatics, because it's like your attempt to stay on your feet in a tricky situation, such as when you're trying to run across a sheet of ice, balance on a tightrope, stay out on a, like a rocking ship step.
Aren't I just using my strength to lower myself down with a
Or
rope
it's
that
just like
Shams is
it's
holding?
like kind of lower yourself so you're not like standing
Okay.
on the spikes.
Sure, that's fine. Du-du-du-dun.
You've got advantage. It's not a super high
Oh,
DC.
do I? Okay. 13.
Yeah, no, you manage to kind of lower yourself in where like you can be using your armor, but you kind of knock some and break some of these spikes out of the way. You kind of get yourself down to where like Zeph is.
I'm going to hoist Zeph up over the shoulder, make sure that he's like tied in there with whatever rope I have remaining.
Do I have to roll a
so
death
it
save?
doesn't slip.
Oh, 13.
And as I pick Zeph up, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Do I have to make any more saves before she does that? How long was I unconscious for?
Not that long.
Okay, cool.
I would say like the
Yeah.
action stuff, like one action, stuff like that.
No,
so.
okay, that would have been a success.
You just think if you
Yeah,
would
yeah.
Yeah, no, I would have lived. Great.
No more nat ones.
No one
Okay.
else.
That
I'm not
is
leading anymore,
8
fuck this
hit
shit.
points
You
back.
get 8
Thank
hit points
you.
back.
Okay.
And I'm going. Do I have to roll an athletics check to get us back?
Yeah,
up?
athletics
Okay.
to help climb up. Shams can assist with holding the rope.
Okay.
Bruh.
Let's see.
Mm.
20. Dirty 20.
Yeah, that gets you up easy.
Okay.
Okay, so you got 8 hit points back.
Yeah, but shouldn't it like reset?
Bulging biceps. I'm gonna just
No.
swell my
Can
way
I,
up.
like,
Oh, wait,
also
hang on.
do cure wounds?
Yeah.
So I'll cast cure wounds.
No, the thing's being dodgy.
I mean, the cleric doesn't have to heal then, that's fine.
Mhm.
Guiding bolt more.
As a cleric, I love like when I get
More
that chance
guiding
to
bolts.
cast guiding bolt. I'm just like, I get to smite.
If you guys want to heal, that's fine. I will guiding bolt everything.
Ricochet doesn't want to say I told you so, but this problem would have been solved if he were on the ceiling.
Ironically,
Honestly,
when you start
yes.
talking about I'm gonna gonna have 2 spiders and they go like a crawl across the ceiling, I was gonna wait for the rest of the party to walk down and form the spike trap, and I would have found it fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? In hindsight, that would have been good.
Heads up, I nerfed these traps. There's originally gonna be 2 sets of 2d10 damage. I did 2d10 and 1d10 poison.
Motherfucker, why are you trying to kill me so quickly?
Killing you, it's just heavily crippling you. Thank you.
Very heavily covering. Mark, did you cast cure wounds on me as well?
Yes.
How many hit points was that, my man?
It's a d8
Plus your wisdom.
plus
It
wisdom.
is a d8 plus 3. Oh, wait, that one's the d8. 6.
Damn.
Plus
Nice,
3.
9.
9 hit points back.
Damn. Do I need to do anything after I've done that?
Private spell slot.
Also, I've now got 1 left.
Yes. I'm gonna kill the motherfucker that fucking did this.
We'll help you. with it.
Look, I feel like we should just slow down.
I'm not
make sure
going
we're doing
first.
it
You know, everybody can fuck off. I'm going last.
Ricochet should go first.
Hey, you know that spider claw move? Someone fucking do that. That was smart.
I think it would be smart if perhaps we travel in pairs now and both of us look for traps. We do 2 by 2. No?
I think that's a great idea.
Well, I'm subbing out.
I think that's a splendid idea. in fact.
Someone shall be lonely.
Very well. I will take point. Would anyone like to join?
So you're gonna jump across this kind of pit trap and then
Yeah.
gonna.
I'm just gonna.
I'll be with you just so that if something happens, I can heal people right there.
I
I'm
think that
very
is a good
I'm
idea.
even more stressed, and also because Flo is at the front, I want to move my vigilant blessing to her instead.
That's very
Yeah,
fair.
what?
Vigilant blessing,
Oh.
so you have advantage on initiative if we get into it, and that's until I decide that you don't. So
Okay.
Are you guys
That's
gonna keep
I'm-
going down this corridor?
Yes,
Yeah.
we're going to look for traps as we go. Please, love
Yes.
me.
Cool.
Give me perception or investigation.
Funnily enough, I was about to
I'm
say, can I
gonna
look for traps? Right as
say-
you said, you would make a
I'm
dex
gonna
of
give
them. Like, well,
advantage
fuck.
to Lynn to roll
Awesome.
the
Perception
Percep-
/ investigation.
perception.
Mine's only a +2 for perception.
Oh,
so
I'm
I
like a
know.
plus.
Joey's
Fine.
being a
Really?
cleric. I see everything.
Yeah.
Plus 7.
plus
I already
five.
know yours is
Jesus
higher than mine.
Yeah. So that is a 22.
Looking ahead, you don't really seem to notice any traps ahead other than the giant pit. Looks like it's just the one in this corridor.
Doesn't seem like there are any other traps in this corridor that
Y'all
I
welcome,
can see.
motherfuckers.
By almost falling into one and then falling into the second one anyway.
Fall into it on purpose.
Do you think Mark remembered to turn off his mic when he went to go pee?
Mark left
Mark's
his
there.
microphone.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I would it have picked up anyway?
That'd be fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
Back
no,
and just hear it
absolutely.
clearly.
if it was just like kind of like in this.
P stream.
Well, it's about this, not this.
Piss boy
Is
out.
it that like sends the signal?
Yeah,
Oh
but
no, it
but
could reach. Definitely.
can
Yeah.
reach.
Absolutely.
Hi, welcome back to the Piss Boy Hour.
Oh, are these the like-
Piss Boy Hour.
A stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we're doing again? You were going
okay,
through the
so
corridor.
we are yes
Check the
going down the
traps that are
corridor,
there.
checking for
There's
traps.
You kind of head into this room with what looks like crudely erected cells, kind of kind of filling this natural cave. There's a whole bunch of empty cells. Bloodstains coat the floor, like these kind of scratch marks, looking like they struggled and tried their best to stay
Can
in
I
these cells
check?
in a way.
How recent the blood is?
Sure, you may. Give
The
me a medicine. Yeah.
Yay. That's a 20.
Oh, that looks quite recent.
Oh no!
Couple days.
Your roll's a bowler. You haven't made one bad roll all night.
If I switch to Nadra, it'll all go to single digits.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, I'm feeling that way with
It's
Kruger
karma.
now. Kruger gets good
Karma.
rolls and Zeph don't.
It's character karma.
It is character karma,
Playing
isn't
a
it?
bad character gives you bad rolls.
Oh shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh no, fuck.
Play good people. I relay that.
Or just
to
play a
Flo.
halfling that rerolls once.
Yes.
The
Ah.
blood here seems recent, like a few days recent.
Mm.
I assume that it may be the farmers that went missing a few days ago.
So like within a couple of days, you think, or like hours?
A couple of days, was it? Yeah.
That is not good.
Mm.
Do you see any other signs of struggle or anything that might
Any
have been recent?
bodies?
Not in this room.
Not in
No.
this room.
Is there an exit maybe?
Not from this room. It looks like it was just kind of a one-way in and out with a trap in front.
Oh, it was a nice little
Okay.
torture room.
Well,
Lovely.
There's presumption.
is there anything else in the room, or is it just completely empty save for the bars? For
It's
the cells?
basically just empty by the looks of it. It looks like there's
There's
a little
no-
bit of it's kind of like just like blood on the ground, some tatters of cloth about.
This is maybe above Flo's intelligence, but is the blood arranged in a specific pattern? Does
No.
it look like a slash mark,
It
or is it
looks
just a
like
drips? Oh, a puddle, sorry.
it looks like desperation. It looks like people who were trying to dig through solid rock to escape.
No.
Oh.
People who have dug their way through their flesh and have bled onto this rock in trying to escape.
Can I? Are the cell doors closed?
No, they're all open.
Okay,
No
all
one
of
in
them
the
are
cells.
open. So the
Shawshank Redemption.
blood
Except
stains
they-
themselves
What?
are just
Didn't
like
you
pools,
say?
or they're just like
They're not really pools. They're like scratch marks.
right. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's not
They're
a
like
slash,
scratch marks.
a
Yeah, it
spray
doesn't.
from the splash.
Yeah, it doesn't
Okay.
look like it's been like stabbing or anything. It looks like people who have scratched to either dig to escape or to escape something or to stay in the cell and not get taken from it.
Okay.
Zeph tries to play it really cool as he sees the scratch marks. Like he tries to play it really cool. Like that's
And
unsettling.
how cool does he play?
In your
With
ears,
with a 18 deception check.
in your ears that you hear. It's just like the cell. It's just like the cell. It's just like the cell. It's just like the cell.
Oh fuck.
That's unfortunate. It's alright, buddy.
What'd you get?
Well, oh no, I only got an 8, but
Ah,
like,
sweet.
out of character. It's
Yeah.
alright, buddy.
Nah, that. I mean, what? A couple
See,
days you said.
One day someone's gonna beat your deception.
That's
Can
crazy.
I do an insight?
Yes. You
Speaking
all
of-
welcome to roll insight.
And y'all can all do insights on me. I'm fucking crazy.
I'm crazy, but I'm free.
10.
Will you-
Crazy, but
I'm crazy but free.
Not
Ah.
20, lads.
Oh.
Did you get a nat 20?
I got natural 20.
Natural
Something
20.
about these cells triggers that. You don't know what it is, but something like Zeph's playing it off, and is playing it off quite well. But there's something about them that is upsetting.
You can see that, like, on one side of my neck, I've, like, scratched it really deep. It's like that. Mm. Well, Echo thinks this is bad. Echo shit. That's good.
I didn't say that.
Oh, did you? I
thought you said.
I thought you said. I thought you said. Ah, Echo shit.
Echo shit. No, you came up with echo shit.
I'm a fucking genius.
Accidental genius.
Accidental genius. Story of my life.
Well, I
echo
think
shit.
at this point there is probably not a lot more for us to find here, no? And I'm gonna look at Lynn specifically. Do you see anything that you want to perhaps investigate about this blood and stuff?
I think like with the 20, it just looks like recent blood 2-3 days ago. Not much else to it.
Yeah, struggle.
Yep, just
Struggle, like.
Just the blood. With the cloth fabric, does it look like linen, like stuff that a farmer would wear? Not
Yeah,
like any
no, it's
fancy
nothing
fabric. It is
fancy
like
fabric,
yeah,
it's-
so it is like pretty obvious that
Yeah.
these are the farmers.
Some
Okay.
of the fabric, though,
Oh god.
it looks familiar. Like
Oh, no.
people used to wear in the caravan.
Oh fuck.
Familiar.
I relay that to Claire, who's with me, and then whatever else the group
I
is on.
think it might be the same person.
Well,
They got ballsy
Have
going from
nothing
one to
useful
one,
to
then
do.
to a caravan.
I think it's interesting that they must have split the caravan then, no? They must have taken us somewhere and then the rest of the
That
caravan.
must have been where those other traps led off to.
I assume so, yeah.
And why they were killing a farmer, like one for each day for 4 days, and then 2 to 3 days of nothing because they had a stockpile of bodies.
Do you think they eat people
Maybe.
or something? Do you think it's
God.
Or
like
at
a-
least either it's food or it's
A
like
ritual,
at least some
perhaps.
sort of like sick torture that they're getting out of it.
Do aberrations eat?
they eat people.
Some do, some don't.
Uh,
Varies
Are
in the
they-
aberrant.
Are they crazy?
You would know.
I'm crazy, but I'm free.
Ulthar, who is a mind flayer, more the ones. So Ulthar says that he's not
Little
pleased to
quirky.
the link to his kind, but most mind flayers eat the brains of their victims whilst they're still alive.
Oh.
Definitely no,
Yeah.
you're being a crackhead.
So yeah, like there's a lot of different aberrations. Some can create their own food.
Okay.
Like it varies depending on what aberrant you're talking about.
Well, if there's nothing here, did we want to go check the whole way to the right then?
Possibly.
I think that is a smart idea.
And make sure that there are no other spike traps on the floor.
I'm almost going to guarantee it.
Ricochet has idea about spike trap. What if Ricochet just like cane out in front, mage hand just
That's
Just-
honestly.
We could just use our eyes to see. Why would we?
No, but in case you don't see it, at least
just,
like the pressure.
try and
Will,
activate it with the mage hand out in front?
what would that do?
Trying to
It's
activate
made
the
him
trap.
like a tangible thing.
It can
Well,
hold
it-
5. It can hold 5 to 10 pounds of weight.
So
So,
I
I
can
imagine
say
it can
you can-
apply that same amount of force.
Yeah, 5 to
Yeah.
10 pounds of pressure.
Up to you.
I'll go with that ruling. Can apply about 5 to 10 pounds of pressure.
It is something.
Just punch the ground
That
every
might be
now
the
and
smartest idea you've had
But
for
like-
a while.
Ricochet will.
then. Yeah.
Echo
Okay, well,
Echo Share, use Mage Hand. Echo Share.
Shall we continue on then? Do you want to cast your mage hand?
I mean, if it may work. Yes,
Uh,
I would like
sure.
to cast it.
Well, Lynn, shall we?
Yes.
Right. We're gonna head back where we came from, keeping our eye out for traps and anything suspicious.
Extra traps.
Who is at the front?
Us
Us
two. Yeah.
Give me a perception or investigation check.
If
I
you can
assume
have
is
my
the other
advantage.
assisting, so I assume with advantage.
Advantage.
Would you like get dance? Would you
Get
like a
dance?
flower?
Get there.
Sure, you can give me a flower.
And from my ass.
A shit flower. A
It's
cookie flower.
23. It's 25.
Jesus
Cool.
Christ.
As you're gonna walk down this corridor, you don't seem to notice any traps.
I still don't see any other traps down this side. of the
You
road.
kind of head into this room. You see bodies
Oh
on
god.
altars.
What the body?
They're
What
manacles.
altars?
They're
Oh, this shit
manacles
is
to the
sick.
altar.
shit.
bodies in the
Not like giving manacles with chains, but like just metal chains, just kind of
Yeah.
attaching them to it, so they
Oh.
can't move. There's 4 of them in a row, each one with a body on it,
Are they alive? Not moving at all.
not moving.
Have they been exsanguinated? Like, are they? There's no blood
There's a lot of blood.
in the.
Good word, actually.
Thank you.
Bleeding, a lot of blood, just kind of oozing. And
So
So
the
it's still flowing, the blood.
it's still coming out. It,
Fuck.
They're dead.
like it's like but it's like not. It's like
I know.
more
And-
gelatinous.
You said they were. Oh, so it's viscous now.
Yeah,
like
it's
the
not like
viscosity
it's not like a
is thick.
liquid thing out. It's like this thick kind of Icarus blood.
Are their faces still there?
Yeah.
I'd
You
like
said
to-
there's 5 bodies or 4? Sorry.
4.
I'd like to look at their faces. Try to think about them and memorize.
You see 2 humans, a half elf, and a halfling.
No, can I like detect, use my nature sense to see if they're still alive, or if they have any like?
Then
It
no.
doesn't
they
take
They look.
a
Doesn't take a
doctor
lot.
to go. These guys
I
are
tried.
This is what
dead.
this
Their
is what,
guts are split open.
Yes, they are dead.
this is what you miss when you're going all the time.
These manacles are they like actually in their hands, or is it just like vastly like?
It's like
Venom
tight
goes
on
in.
their arm.
Can I unlock? Can I
I don't
attempt to
see
unlock
These
the
guys are
manacles?
dead.
You're
Sure.
going into the
Okay.
room?
As it
You
turns
have
out,
me- do you have
these
these tools
guys
on you?
are
I
dead.
do have these tools.
Yeah, give me
I
a
know.
sleight of hand check.
Check.
I'm a doctor.
I assume you're proficient in them as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So
just very quickly, my brother's picking me up tonight. What time should I get into?
Soon.
Soon.
So
Like-
with, I always get confused with like tool checks. So do I add my sleight of hands proficiency and then my proficiency bonus again because I'm proficient in thieves tools? Is that how that works? Or no?
What's
Because I'm already proficient in sleight of hand.
I think you make a normal sleight of hand check and then you can add.
Proficiency again.
No, I think no. They don't. If you've got thieves tools and you do a thieves tools check,
Hmm.
you just use sleight of hand, but you don't get disadvantage as if you're using improvised tools, I believe.
Okay, so just sleight of hand then.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I think just having them means you don't get disadvantage in the roll.
Sick. 15.
Yeah, you can unlock it.
Just like lay the body out. Are their eyes open? Like just very gently.
As
close
you
them.
unlock the manacle, you see kind of red, raw skin, as if they struggled and they struggled hard to escape. Like, they really gave it their all and they just couldn't.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, I'll close their eyes. Like if their mouth is like whatever, I'll like adjust it.
Yeah, do they look like their faces frozen in terror?
Mixed feelings, some anger, some fear, some terror. It
Okay,
looks
yeah.
very similar to the bodies you found in the temple you're at. They've
Mm.
been experimented on, but
Mm.
they don't seem to have the same kind of black
I was
kind
gonna
of
say, is there any
like
pleasant
Mm.
presence
tidiness
of
kind
that
of
black
thing, or like the kind of body deformities, but their blood is wrong. Like it's not. It's more like a gel, like an ichor that flows through them.
Is it still red or is it black? Like when I got
It's
hit by the
still
knockback?
red.
Okay.
Ekosha has a question, and I'm just floating the idea out there, but burning the bodies.
That is a good idea.
Maybe take something to bring back to the town.
I'm worried about
I
them
don't think
fucking
we
us
should.
up later.
I don't think we should desecrate their bodies.
What
Oh.
if they're already desecrated and
Well, I guess like
Well beyond desecrated.
I'm worried they'll wake back up
But
and
there is
Ah,
something
but
different
also-
than affecting the bodies ourselves, and if
But-
we are just
but a
affected
fire
all
in a cave.
that's more of a reasonable argument to me.
Because
Okay,
Connor,
well, I
Connor learned
disagree.
from campaign 1.
Reasonable.
You sound like Mike Tyson.
What? Reasonable.
Reasonable argument.
I would also attempt to unlock everyone. Like all
Yeah.
I would attempt to unlock all.
They
the
all
bodies.
have the same struggle marks.
Can I do?
Yeah.
Can I sense the same kind of
Yeah.
like unnatural presence?
It feels stronger in here.
Stronger.
My other point is fire is cleansing of the
I got a
crimes.
2 for 1. Does like
For what?
for for thieves tools unlocking them?
Oh yeah, no, you can
just
I can
do
just
it easily enough
Oh,
with
okay.
time.
Because now I know. Thank
Yeah.
you. And the same thing, just like laying them all to rest, like lying them down, like all next to each other. I've seen some fucked up shit, guys. This is some really fucked up shit.
Are any of the altars marked? Like, are there any markings within this room?
Looking at the base of the altar, can you give me an investigation?
Balls!
Have a fucking flower.
Have a fuck.
Have a fucking flower.
An 8. No, 7.
Did you add
7.
your flower?
Seven.
At the flower.
Did anyone help?
Oh, no, I didn't. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
You could get
Can
a
I be
12.
with?
Oh.
An
I-
8.
Are you going to assist?
Yes, I'm
Another
I'm
D20.
with. I'm
You don't
with Flo.
re-roll the d4 though.
It's a 30.
No, it's
You
good
love your
enough.
investigation checks, Ollie.
Nobody else is asking the question.
I'm enamored with the bodies.
You kind of looking at the base, you see kind of engraved, there's no color or anything, but in the stone you see a circle, and kind of sprouting out of it, these kind of lines kind of going outwards like that, all around the circle.
Can I do like a religion check or something to
You may.
see if
Yes,
I
I'll point them out
recognize it?
to Lynn and say, do you know what this is?
Can I assist with the religion check?
Yep.
Have a
I
fucking
only have
flower.
bullshit fucking religion, guys.
Have a fucking flower.
That's a 5.
You get advantage.
Oh, I get advantage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ben's helping you.
It's
Natural
a natural 20!
We're not at all.
Oh no!
Oh no! You didn't want that natural 20, dog.
Look
at that evil look.
symbol, you remember something that Ufa mentioned about his creator, the one that's banished
Oh,
and
no.
locked away. This is a symbol of her. This symbol is very rarely carved, and there are very few people that worship her.
Tashama?
Yeah.
How about the Shanada?
Is that the one that was cut into so many pieces? Or is that...
No,
No, that's the
no,
other
that's
campaign.
out of-
Yeah, that's the other one.
That's Vogue, my guy.
That is bold.
Yeah.
That's
This is
not
the one that
Vogue.
is
That's not
currently
Vogue.
chained away in
No,
the
that's
far
not.
realms.
That's
Which one got cut into a million pieces?
Yeah, Vogue was one that was cut up in a million.
No.
No, Volk was not cut up into a million
I
pieces.
literally
Volk
just
is in a
said no,
layer.
and you're like, yeah, Volk
on,
was
guys.
cut into pieces.
It was cut up in a million pieces then. Or was it the
No, it was another. It was
one of them.
The other one.
the one that was cut up into a million pieces was the one that the Edgelord 3000 is the worshipping. Okay. I know my law.
Wrong campaign.
Wrong campaign. Anyway,
Sorry.
do I notice any markings on the bodies apart from like the raw things, but like they carved or branded or anything like that?
Investigation check. Okay.
While you do this, Echo
Or medicine. You can do medicine.
Y'all are going to consider this a little bit fucked
Investigation's
up,
better.
but it makes me feel safer.
19
19?
Echo
Track marks. Injections.
injections.
listen to me. Before, in case a surprise encounter happens, Ekrochet would like to disguise self as one of the corpses.
You watch as Secretary disguise himself as one of the dead.
I'd like to sit in the
This
corner.
is so
I draw my sickle
disrespectful.
and Echo Shake, what the fuck? Like that, as an instant reaction to seeing like a dead thing
I'm
walking, like
hidden.
This is, you realize this is an awful thing to do,
It's
no?
not an awful thing to do.
Yes, what is this helping? You are just
It's
using the
helping me
visage
hide.
of the dead.
I'm going to sit
then
there.
lie down. How does that help?
I'm sitting in the corner.
How about you look like yourself, and but more?
How about I look like myself but dead? I'm not meant to be in here.
Hang on. The bodies were injected with something. Like they've got like puncture marks and everything.
Are you ready to fight?
We
Also-
don't know that this is happening.
No, we don't.
We're just
No, I'm announcing to I'm announcing to all of you that they've been experimented on, like the previous bodies, like they've been seem to have been injected and like tortured and scarred.
Can I do a perception check?
Sure.
I have let you guys know about the symbol, by the way.
18.
That's what it was for.
Well, that's fucked.
Cool, give me a
studied it for like
second.
200 years in the goddamn temple.
Well, Ethel, you love your aberrations. I think you're about to meet the mother of all aberrations.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
How about now?
Just, level 3, let's fight a goddess.
Yeah, ready to
Whatever.
fight God?
I fight. I get a.
God.
I
God,
get a
that
15
is-
on guard.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Can I roll a performance check?
Yeah.
For
Does it look like a dead body?
Ugh.
Jesus
I just want to be sure. I want to be prepped. 18 plus guidance. That's 19. Done.
Well done. You look like a very convincing Zephyr's very disturbed that you were doing this.
Oh,
And he ain't easily disturbed.
I am.
I'm like,
I am
that's...
disturbed as
I'm not
well.
disturbed. He finds it very offensive.
We killed
like-
like 3 people last week.
Jesus.
When did I kill people? Did you kill people?
Nothing.
Weird.
wasn't a person.
Weird. That was not last week. That was a day ago.
Yeah, it was like a day or two ago.
Is this all in the same turn? That
What?
all these checks that you're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. Well,
We're
get,
all gonna die.
No, it's okay. It's okay, guys.
I'm
already
I'm not a max
You
health.
hear
Oh,
shuffling in footsteps.
stealth.
Just me.
Just
that-
you.
Oh, just him. Okay.
I prepare myself. I'm like, someone's here. There's something else here, not us.
Okay.
Doesn't sound like it doesn't sound like coming towards you.
Everyone ready
That's where we're
yourselves.
gonna end
Well,
the
I'm still
session.
gonna ready
Oh.
Hey, no!
I'm gonna start an encounter at level
Ready
40 at
yourself.
night.
I got a 26 stealth to hide.
Holly, make sure
remember
you
that.
write down that you have advantage on your
I'm
initiative.
Session's
gonna-
over.
Ooh.
I'll fine. I'll re-roll it next
Still
session.
have
Shit,
it.
God damn it!
Yeah,
That's what I was
sorry.
gonna say.
I passed it to Holly.
Ah, damn you, Lachlan.
I hope.
We haven't. Did you want to say goodbye or?
Hi there, stream. Bye there, stream. Now.
Thanks for watching, y'all.